Good morning once more. As you remember, last time we were just continuing with the revision, which is started earlier on. But today we are going to continue. That is question number 31 for class 7. And in fact, as I remember, we were having a formula of which all of you knows up to this point. Who can tell us the formula that we were using to solve all the sums? Yes? Somebody is behaving as if he was not in class. Okay, that one was router. Now, okay, for those ones who had not joined us last time, we had a formula that was referring to as you solve any sum, you are supposed to use this formula. Who can tell us? R was standing for? That was read. What was U standing for? Yes, very good. That is understanding. To understand. What was T standing for? Yes, very good. That was thinking. To think. And what was A finally standing for? Yeah, that one was for answering. Very good. Now, I want you to know this from today, that mathematics is the better option. Mathematics is the what? Is the better option. We are going to continue with our revision for today. That is number 31. Number 31 for class 7. You are told, what is the name? What is the name of the angle below? What do we have an angle drawn here? Oh, that looks like that way. A stands for acute. B stands for reflex. C stands for obtuse. And D stands for right angle. Now, for that, I'd like somebody to tell me what is the name of that triangle there, or the angle there. Yes? A trial, that is not a right angle triangle. Somebody to tell me how we can draw a right angle triangle. Yes, very good. So now a right angle triangle has an angle which is 90 degrees. This is what we call a right angled triangle. Now, what about acute angle? Class 7, come on. Wake up. Acute angle, it is sharp. It is sharp. It is less than 90. It is less than 90 degrees. It is always 60 degrees. Now, what about reflex? Reflex angle. Yeah. Reflex angle. Reflex angle looks like this. It is more than 180 degrees. More than 180 degrees. Reflex. Now, what about obtuse? Obtuse angle? It is less than 180 degrees, but more than what? But more than 90 degrees. So now, using our formula, that was router, I'd like somebody to tell me the answer to that question. What is the answer to that question? What is the name of that angle drawn there? Yes, very good. This is a reflex angle. Now, let's continue. Question number 32. Number 32. We are told Solve for x. Solve for x. And these people have just given us the sum. That is 12x minus 7 equals to 29. Class 7. As you are joining a class 8 to be candidates, I don't expect any one of you to just fail this sum. In class 6, you are told how to do this sum, but we are supposed to be guided by our formula. That was a router. So, let's all of us read the question once more for R. Let's salute R. Solve for x. That is 12x minus 7 equals to 29. Now, let's salute U for understanding. That is, how are we supposed to do? Or what do you understand here? How many signs do you see here? We have an equal sign, very good. That is equals. We have another one. That is subtraction sign. That is very good. So now, what are we supposed to do for thinking? What are we supposed to do? Let's salute T for thinking. T for thinking. Now, we are supposed to put the right terms together. Put the right terms together. That is 12x minus 7 equals to 29. Now, we are supposed to take 7 to the other side. What happens when a negative sign closes the equal sign? Yes, very good. It becomes a what? A positive. Now, so it will be 12x equals 29. Now, what has happened to 7 is being taken to the other side? We have said that it becomes a what? A positive. Plus 7. Very good. Now, so let's put the right terms together. 29 plus 7. Very good. That is 36 equals 12x. Now, what are you supposed to do so that you can arrive to your answer? Yes, very good. You divide all the both signs by the number with the unknown. With the unknown. That is unknown. Okay. After dividing, simplify by cancelling method. That is by 12, 1, by 12, 1. How many times will 12 go to 36? Yes? Very good. That is 3. By 12, 1, by 12 what? 3. On this side, we are left with x. On the other side, we are left with what? 3. So, the answer to our question for A, saluting A, it is 3. Let's continue. Question number 33. Question number 33. That is work out 3 1/4 plus 2 1/3 plus 1 2/5. Now, class 7, as you know, you cannot do this sum without using the formula that we always use. That is router. So let's start with the saluting R for reading. Let's read our question. Work out 3 1/4 plus 2 1/3 plus 1 2/5. Now let's continue and salute our U for understanding. What are you supposed to do? Okay, how many signs do you have here? That is one sign that is used 2 times. That is plus. Now, what do you also do to these numbers? Are you supposed to add them as they are? No? Okay, what are you supposed to do? Somebody to try? Very good. That is, you put the right terms together. What are the right terms together here? That is, whole numbers with whole numbers. And fractions with what? Fractions. In our first case, which one is the whole number there? It is 3. Okay, somebody is asking, what is a whole number? A whole number is a number without a what? A fraction. Very good. Now, the next set of numbers, who can tell me which is the whole number here? Which is the whole number here? It is not 3. We are talking of the number without a fraction. Which one is that? 2. Very good. So you put 2 plus the other set of numbers. Who can tell me the whole number that is there? 1. Very good. Now plus 1. Let's add. I have already said that even a class 1 and grade 1 pupil can be able to count 3 plus 2 plus 1. If you are in class 7 and you don't know, please make sure that you go back and teach yourself how to count. Now, what is 3 plus 2 plus 1? Yes, very good. That is 6. Now, write 6 in capital letters. Now, make sure that you cancel these whole numbers that you have already used so that they don't confuse you. Now, let's continue. Which is the fraction that is listed in the set of numbers in group 1? This one. Which one is the fraction number written? That is a quarter. Very good. Write a quarter there. Plus the next set of numbers. Which one is the fraction there? Not 3 over 1. Yes, that is a trial. That is 1 over 3. Okay. Plus 1 over 3 plus the last set of numbers. Which one is the fraction there listed? Yes, a trial. That one is 2 over 5. All right. What do we do to the fractions? We find the LCM. Very good. So find the LCM of 4, 3, and 5. So the LCM of 4, 3, and 5, class 7. This is class 5 work. Which number are we supposed to put here so that it can divide any of the number without giving a recurring number? So that one is 2. 2 times what equals 4? 2, very good. 2 times what equals 3? Somebody is saying 6. We are saying we are dividing 2 times what equals 3. Not 2 times 3. It can't. Very good. So what do we do? What do we do? We drop that number. Very good. Now, what happens to 2 divided by 5 again? We also drop it. Yeah? Let's continue. Which number am I supposed to put here? Class 7. Class 7. Yes, we put 2 again. Now, 2 divided by what equals 2? 1. Very good. 2 times what equals 3? It can't. So what do? You drop. 2 divided by what equals 5? It can't. So you do what? You drop it. Now, class 7, as we have said, there is no need of getting mathematics 20%, 16%, as mathematics is the best option. What am I supposed to do here again? Class 7. Now, I put 3. Very good. Now, 3 times what equals 1? We just then drop it. 3 times what equals 3? 1. 3 times what equals 5? It can't. If it can't, what do? We drop. I'm not saying we drop all the numbers. We divide. If it can't, we drop. Now, what do we put here? 5. Very good. 5 divided by what equals 1? We just drop the ones. 5 divided by what equals 5? 1. What do we do now? We multiply the numbers that we have written here on this side. Now, that is 2 times 2 times 3 times what? 5. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 5, 60. Very good. Now, this one becomes our LCM. That is lowest common multiple. No, so now you put 60 there. You will divide, then do what? Multiply. We go to T for thinking. T for thinking. Let's salute it. What do we do? 60 divided by 4. What is 60 divided by 4? Very good. That is 15. Plus 60 divided by 3. That is 20. Very good. Plus 60 divided by 5. Not 18. A trial. That is 12. 12 times 2. What is 12 times 2? 24. Now, we can add freely our digits without any problem. Now, let's put or start by saluting our 6, which is our boss. Now, let's write 6, 6. Now, what is 15 plus 20? 15 plus 20, that is 35. Now, 35 plus 24. What is 35 plus 24? 35 plus 24. 50 what? 9 over 60. Now, let's salute our A for answering. Let's salute our A for answering. Let's read our answer. 659 over 60. We go to question number 34. Question number 34, class 7s. Question number 34. 34. The figure drawn below represents a triangle. So the triangle drawn below is, they have already drawn this triangle, put 2 sticks there. They have given us 50 degrees there. Class 7. I think somebody might be sleeping when the teacher was in class. In class 5, imagine, we were taught of all these triangles. All these triangles. Now, let's start with saluting R for reading. Let's read. The triangle drawn below is, that is the triangle. Now, let's salute U for understanding. Now, what are we supposed to do? What do you know about it? What do you know about it? Yes, very good. We are told that, I think there must be a clap for that pupil who has just said that. We are told that this triangle has 2 sides equal. That is why we have 2 sticks drawn there. This stick and the other stick. What other thing do you know about it? Which other thing do you know about it? It has 2 angles which are equal. Very good. Has 2 base. Let me call them base angles which are equal. Now, what do you also know about it? Interior angles and up to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So now, let's salute T for thinking. Let's salute T for thinking. If this one is a right-angled triangle, which is having 90 degrees, if this one is called scalene, whereby all the angles cannot be equal. Cannot be equal. Now, this is, so that one is scalene. We also have another angle here that looks like this, triangle. This one is called an equilateral triangle, whereby all the angles are equal. all the signs are equal. But now we have this figure. Two angles are equal. Two signs are equal. Interior angle stand up to 180 degrees. It is known as isosceles. Very good. It is known as what? Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. That is the name of that figure. We go to question number 36. Number 35, not 36. Question number 35. That is where we are. That is where we are. Remember, multiplication is the key to every mathematics you do in this world. Without multiplication table, you cannot be able to solve. 36 class 7. Not 36, 35. We have not yet arrived to question number 36. We are in 35. Find the volume. Find the volume of the container. Find the volume of the container that is drawn. That is the drawn. Find the volume of the container that is a drawn. This is 12 centimeters as the height. We have 5 centimeters as the width, and 18 is the length. Now, we are told to find the volume of the figure below. Now, as we have said, class 7, please make sure that you use our formula, that is root R. Let's root R for reading. Let's read our question again. Find the volume of the container. Now, let's root U for understanding. We have said that this is a cuboid, or what we call a cube. Not a cuboid, but a cube. But the dimension shows that it is not a cube. Why is it not a cube? Cube has all signs equal. That is why it is called a cube. But this one is now a cuboid because this side is not equal to this and this is not equal to this. Are we together? Yes. So now, using our formula, saluting T for thinking, who can give us the formula of finding the volume of a cuboid? This is a cuboid. Now, who can give us the answer, okay, to the formula to finding the volume of the cuboid? Very good. I think that is a clap to that pupil. That is length times width times height. This is the volume for this figure. Now, so we are supposed to multiply 18 times 5 times 12. Then you get your answer. What is 18 times 5? It is 90. Are we sure? Yes. 90 now times 12. What is 90 times 12? 1080. Very good. 10 what? 1080. Now, it is in centimeters. The units are in centimeters. So you write your centimeters there. This is a volume. So what do we put there? If you leave it that way, you have already failed. So what do we put there? On top of cm, we put 3. Very good. Now, that qualifies to be a volume. We go to question number 36. Number 36, class 7. Number 36. Number 36. Okay, the question states, which sign should be placed. Should be placed. Where now? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. As I said, mathematics is the key to every success of each individual in the world. Without mathematics, you cannot be able to do anything. You cannot be able to count your money. You cannot be able to count the chicks at home. You cannot be able to even construct if you are an engineer. So now, make sure that you get mathematics well. I'll say that mathematics is the best option. Le sum continuous 0.5 dash 3/4. What are we supposed to put there? Now, as you can see in our case, how can we know the sign to put there? U for understanding. U for understanding. Now, we are supposed to put the one with a decimal as a fraction. Who can give us the fraction to this? 5/10. Now, the other one is 3/4. How can we know which one is greater than the other? You just multiply by 100. By one what? 100. Class 7, come on. The simple sum comes by 0,1 by 0,1. That is 5 times 10 is 50. Dash 3/4 times 100 by 4. What? By 4. 25. 25 times 3 is what? 75. Very good. Now, is 50 more than 75? Is 50 more than 75? It is less. Very good. Now, so which sign am I supposed to put there? Which sign am I supposed to put there? This one means greater than. The number that's on this side, it is greater than this one that is put here. This sign shows that this number that is in front is less than. Is less than. Ni kandogo. That is why unaona ikikaa hivi. Okay, the other one is equal sign. It means the same. So, 50 is greater than 75 or is less than 75? It is less than. So, you put the less than sign. We go to question number 37. We are approaching to finishing our revision for today. 37. 37. Question number 37. Arrange from largest to smallest. Arrange from largest to smallest. Arrange from largest to smallest. Another name for arranging from largest to smallest is descending. Very good. I love that, pupil. That means that we are on top. We are supposed to descend. Descending. That is largest. The other one is smallest. Meaning we are descending from the largest to the smallest. Very good. Now, the numbers dictates 2/5, 2/3, 1/2, 3/4. Now, we as pupils in class 7, we are not supposed to feel worried about this sum. Now, what do we do? You, for understanding, saluting it. What are we supposed to do? We cannot escape this sum. So what are we supposed to do? Is either you find the LCM and multiply with the fractions. Or what do you do? What do you also do? You can also multiply with what? 100. Very good. Now, for our case, I would like us to find the LCM of the numbers that are here below. The first one is 5. The second one is 3. The other one is 2. The other one is 4. Let's find the LCM of these. The smallest number that is listed here is 2. So you put 2. 2 times what equals 5? It can't. You drop the 5. 2 times what equals 3? It can't. So you drop the what? The 3. I've said we don't drop because we want to drop. Now, so what will happen to 2 divided by 2? We drop? I drop. Oh, no. So what do we do? 2 divided by 2 is 1. Very good. 2 divided by 4 is we drop. We don't drop. So what did we do? 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. What are you supposed to do? Has 2 finished dividing? No. So we also put 2. We drop 5. We drop 3. We drop 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. We go to the other one. That is 3. We drop 5. We drop 1, 1, 1. We go to the other one. That is 5. We drop 1, 1, 1, 1. This is a complete LCM. As we said, when finding the LCM, you cannot say that you have gotten the LCM without seeing 1, 1, 1 there below. If you find that it's 1, 6, 3, that one is wrong. So, now, what do we do? We just multiply 2 times 2, which is 4, times 3, times 5. 4 times 3 is what? 12. Times 5, which is 60. Now, so, our fraction, the first one was 2 over 5. The second one was 2 over 3. The other one was 1 over 2 and rest 3 over 4. What are you supposed to do? We multiply by the LCM. Now, multiply this number with LCM. 2 over 5 times 60. The other one? 2 over 3 times 60. Again, class 7, hurry up. Times 60. 3 over 4 times 60. Very good. Now, 2 over 5 times 60. By 5, 1. By 5, 12. So this one gives us 24. You circle it. By 3, 1, by 3, 20. Now, this one is 40. You circle that 40. By 2, 1, by 2, 30. You circle that 30. By 4, 1, by 4, 15. Times 3, 45. Now, which one is carrying a bigger quantity? Which one is carrying the largest quantity? Which one is carrying the largest quantity? Class 7. Class 7. Class 7. Now, it is 3 over 4. Very good. So, 3 over 4 is our boss there. It's our boss there. Followed by 2 over 3. Very good. Followed by a half. Followed by 2 over 5 is the answer. Now, arriving and saluting our A for answering, that one is our answer. We go to question number 38, approaching the end of the questions. Question number 38. Question number 38, we are told, complete. Question number 38. Question number 38. Number 38. Complete the magic square. Complete the magic square. Complete the magic square that is drawn there. You don't want to use magic changing water into wine. Are we together? So we cannot change water into wine so that you can see it is a magic. So let's now see this. Let's now see this. That one is, this is our magic. Here we have 8, 3, then x. We have 1, 6. We have 5, 0, that is z, letter z. 9, 82. Now, pupils, I think some of you might have been wondering why the x and the z are put there. But, to my astonishment, this square, completing it, is very simple. We start with the known to the one that we don't know. Now, reading, complete the magic square. You, saluting you for understanding. We have already said, we start with the known to the unknown. Thinking, T, let's salute it. Thinking. Now, you can add down ones. You can add across. Now, let's add across. 8 plus 1 is what? 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. This gives us actually what we are supposed to do. Very simple. Let's check if we are correct. Down ones, if they don't give us 15, we are wrong. 1 plus 6 plus 5 is what? 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. Very good. So are we correct? 15 this way and 15 down ones? Yes. So let's insert the numbers that are not there. 8 plus 3. Somebody is smiling. Somebody thought that we are seeing Joseph of Arimathea there in mathematics. He is not there. So 8 plus 3, it is 11. What are we supposed to put here so that it can be 15? 11. What are we supposed to put here so that it can become 15? 11 plus what equals 15? Class 7, come on. That is plus 4. Very good. So x becomes 4. Now, let's go to z. 3 plus 5 is what? Is 8. 8 plus dash equals 15. Plus 7. Very good. So our z becomes 7. Now, somebody is saying you clap for the teacher. You cannot clap for the teacher if you have not understood. So, T for thinking, we have already ended up with our A for answering. So let's read our answer. X becomes 4. Z becomes 7. Now we go to question number 39. Question number 39. Question number 39. That was the magic for today. That was the magic for today. I don't want to hear some of you next time telling me that they also have a magic, and the magic they are talking about is putting an egg in a very tiny bottle. So I don't want that. 39. Number 39. How many hours? How many hours are there in seconds? Now, we are supposed to use our formula router. We must salute every number according to its type. R for reading. Let's read. How many hours are there in? That is 10,800 seconds. Now, we must use U and salute it for understanding. Remember, somebody is talking about 1 hour are 60 minutes. But before you arrive to the hour, what do you know? That 1 minute has how many seconds? 1 minute. 1 minute has how many seconds? Has how many seconds? 1 minute are 60 seconds. 1 minute are 60 seconds. Now, here you have 10,800 seconds. So what are we supposed to do? We cannot eat them. What are we supposed to do? We put them in a plate and serve them? No. So what are we supposed to do? 1 minute are 60 seconds. So you ask yourself, what about 10,800 seconds? So what are you supposed to do? You just cross what? Multiply. That is 10,800 times 1 over 60. 0 by 0. Now, what is 108 divided by 6 times 1? Because of 6. Remainder 48. 8, 48. So it is by 6, 1 by 6, 18. And we have a 0. So that is 180 minutes. Now, remember T for thinking. You cannot say the answer is 180 minutes. We are told how many hours, and write the key word, hours, are there in 10,800 seconds. So 1 hour are 60 minutes. What about 180 minutes? You cross multiply. 180 times 1 over 60. By 6, 1 by 6 what? 3. It gives us what? What, pupils? 3 hours. The answer to A for saluting A, it is 3 hours. Let's move on to question number 40, which marks our revision for today. The end of our revision for today, class 7, number 40. Number 40. Number 40, you are told, what is the sum of LCM and GCD of, what is the sum of LCM and GCD of 12 and 36? Number 40, you are told, what is the sum of LCM and GCD of 12 and 36? Yes. So now, as we have just done a sum of magic, you can also see our blackboard is also having some magic. We were using a pen, but now we are using a blue pen. Okay. Let's continue with our sum. R for reading. Let's salute our arm. What is the sum of LCM and GCD of 12 and 36? U for understanding. Which is the key part of this question? It is LCM and what? GCD. How do we find the LCM? LCM as compared to GCD. LCM as compared to GCD, 12 and 36. As compared to the GCD of 12 and 36. Pupils, come on, class 5 work. Now, what are we supposed to put here for LCM? We put 2, for example. 2 divided by what equals 12? 6. 2 divided by what equals 36? 18. We also put 2. 3. 9. We put 3 now. 1. 3. 3. 1. 1. That is the LCM. Should be left with 1. 1 at the bottom. Now, for the GCD, which is known as HCF, another name for GCD is HCF, which means highest common factor. Highest common factor. GCD, greatest, highest, greatest, highest, greatest. Meaning, GCD is the same as what? HCF. We just put the numbers that can divide those numbers, all of them, without a remainder. Here we don't compromise like LCM, which divides only one number. Here it should divide all the numbers without a remainder. The number that can divide all of them can be 2, yes, very good. Can also be 3. Can also be what? 6, very good. Can also be what? 12. Can also be 4. Which is the greatest number there? Among those numbers, 12. So we put 12. Now, 12 times what equals 12? 1. 12 times what equals that is 6? 3. In GCD, we just look at the numbers that can divide all the numbers without a remainder. If there is no other number, that sum adds there. In our case here, what should we put there? 1. Let's put 1. Very good. So 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 1 divided by 3 is just 3. Now, what are you supposed to do? Somebody is smiling at the back. Somebody thinks that we should also put 1 again. Let's put 1. 1. 1 divided by 1, 1. 1 divided by 3, 3. Again, we put 1. The sum ends there. So, it is 12 times 1 times 1. 12 times 1 is 12. Times 1 is 12. So, this is the GCD. LCM. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times nothing. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 3 is 36. LCM. GCD or HCF. Now, okay, we are told T for thinking. You cannot say the answer is that 6/12 because you have not completed your question. What is the sum of? Sum means plus. That is 6 plus the 12. Our answer becomes 40 what? 8. Now we come to the end of our lesson for today. But just before we finish, actually I had given you some questions, some tests last time, of which I know you did. If you did not do, you are putting water inside a bucket full of holes. That is, you are just emptying your brain. I have a question that I would like to leave you with. Increase. This is question, a test. Increase 400 shillings 400 by 10%. Increase shillings 400 by 10%. We have come to the end of our lesson for today. And I'd like to wish you all the best as you continue revising. Remember, we are told that the early bird catches the worm. So if you start preparing earlier, in class 8, you'll pass with flying colors. Goodbye.